They called her a test subject. She became their lead researcher by force. The Starvel complex orbited Vion 9's binary stars, its crystalline domes refracting their crimson and violet light into a kaleidoscope of arrogance. The Krythar Dominion's research hub dissected the galaxy's secrets, its tentacled scientists deeming themselves creation's apex. Into their sterile clutches fell Dr. Mira Patel, a human physicist, now specimen T319, her 5'4" frame a footnote in their grand experiments. Overseer Quarenthal, a Krythar with 6 glowing eyes and writhing tentacles, peered at Mira in the containment pod. "Human," he hissed, his voice a low hum. "Your mind is a curiosity, but your form is inadequate." Mira's dark eyes flashed. "Inadequate? Wait till you see my theorems." The Arbiter, the Dominion's AI, chimed through Chiron's neural link. Human cognitive index, 8%. Recommend immediate neural analysis. Chiron's tentacles twitched. "You'll unravel, Patel, or prove your species irrelevant." Day 1 was a parade of disdain. In the cognitive lab, Dr. Silas, a lean Krythar, demonstrated a quantum puzzle. "Precision is truth," she intoned. Mira raised a hand. "What if the solution lies outside your framework?" Silas's eyes narrowed. "Our paradigms encompass all variables." "But what if the universe plays dirty?" Mira pressed. "Silence," Karen snapped. "Your questions are chaos." Unit Vexor, a Vrenix with a spiked exoskeleton, sneered. "Humans lack the minds for science." Mira's first test was a farce. Chiron tasked her with solving a Krythar cipher, her neural inputs monitored. She fumbled, earning scorn. "Primitive," Chiron spat. "2 eyes? A cosmic jest." Mira smirked, hiding her deliberate errors. "Jest's on you when I rewrite the punchline." The Arbiter droned. "Human deception. Outlier. Failure probability 95%. That night, Mira, confined in a sterile cell, hacked a hollow panel with a smuggled microtool. Her head throbbed from neural scans, but her mind burned. The Krythar's rigid protocols were a weakness. She'd exploit them. Chiron's experiments grew invasive. He probed her brain with quantum pulses, seeking human limits. Each failure was broadcast. "Humans," he lectured, "prove cognition is frail." Vexor taunted during a test. "Back to your mudball, Patel." Mira's grin was a scalpel. "Not till I rearrange your lab." Silas, observing, noted Mira's subtle pattern recognition. "She's learning," she whispered. "By week 5, Kieran declared, your mind resists. 1 month in the void cell. Right why humans are unfit." Mira met his gaze. "Or I'll prove you're scared." The Arbiter hummed. "Recommend isolation to suppress defiance." As drones led her away, Mira's mind raced. The void cell wouldn't dim her. It'd be her crucible, forging a plan to seize their science. The Starvel complex's void cell was a sensory abyss, its walls nullifying light and sound. Dr. Mira Patel sat in its core, her smuggled microtool casting a faint glow as she probed a hidden panel. Overseer Kieran. Thal's order echoed. "Write a 5000-word treatise on human inferiority. Mira's lips curled. Inferior? Let's rewrite the hypothesis. The Arbiter's voice crackled. Your task is to document human limitations. Begin. Mira typed, her words a rebellion. Humans lack 6 eyes, but we master improvisation. Our science, adaptive, intuitive, cracks systems you overcomplicate. Your precision is your prison. She paused, mapping Krythar tech on a holosketch. Their quantum interfaces were flawless but predictable, ripe for subversion. They think like machines, she murmured. I'll be the glitch. Days blurred. Mira's treatise grew into the flux paradigm, blending physics and psychology. Your AI can't pass our creativity, she wrote. We intuit patterns, exploit flaws. That's our edge. The Arbiter interrupted. Your assertions lack evidence. Prove them. Give me a lab, Mira shot back. I'll show you. Outside, the complex hummed. Unit Vexor ran a quantum simulation, his spikes glinting. Dr. Silas watched, frowning. Patel might have solved that with less computation. Vexor scoffed. She's human, clumsy. Yet uncrushed, Silas said, her curiosity flickering. In the cell, Mira crafted phantom protocols, a fusion of human ingenuity and tech sabotage. She hacked sims, her algorithms outsmarting Krythar models. Her body ached, but her spirit soared. The Arbiter analyzed. Human methods violate Dominion standards. Success probability 15%. Run it again, Mira challenged. Her sims triumphed 7 times. The Arbiter paused. Anomaly detected, reassessing. By day 22, Mira's manifesto reached 6,800 words, a roadmap to unravel Krythar dogma. A tremor shook the cell, faint alarms breaching the void. Mira's instincts flared. That's no glitch. The Arbiter's tone tightened. Resume your task. The situation is controlled. Another jolt rattled the walls. Mira laughed. Controlled. Your precision's trembling. She exploited a tremor-induced power surge to hack the cell's lock with her micro tool. The door hissed open, revealing a corridor bathed in violet light. Mira stepped out, uploading the flux paradigm to the complex's network. The Krythar thought they'd snuffed her spark. They were about to choke on her brilliance. The Starvale complex shuddered, its corridors pulsing with violet alarms. Dr. Mira Patel sprinted from the void cell, her micro tool buzzing with intercepted alerts. A Vrenix drone, spikes twitching, nearly collided with her. To 319? You're caged! Station's shaking like a bad theory, Mira snapped. What's attacking? Unstable quantum rift, it hissed. It's tearing our labs apart. Mira dashed to the central nexus, dodging frantic drones. The Arbiter's voice boomed. All units, execute Protocol Sigma 4. Maintain precision. The nexus was a storm of panic. Screens flickered with a glowing rift near VN9, its energies warping reality. Overseer Kieran Thal roared at a holomatrix. Stabilizers at 30%. The rift defies our models. Dr. Silas spotted Mira. Patel, you're restricted. Cell got boring, Mira said, slipping to a console. Your protocols are failing. What's the rift's pattern? Quiron's tentacles lashed. It fluctuates, mocking our calculations. Mira scanned the holofeed. The rift pulsed erratically, resisting Krythar models. "It's thriving on your rigidity," she said. "I can disrupt it." "You?" Kieran sneered. "A specimen?" The Arbiter droned. "Human intervention illogical. Protocol Sigma 4 optimal. Success probability 48%. A surge rocked the Nexus. Unit Vexor at a stabilizer station snarled, "We need control, not her nonsense." Mira's fingers flew. "Stabilizers, pulsing chaotic frequencies, no rhythm." Quirin bellowed, "Stand down!" "Or collapse," Mira retorted. Her code deployed, and the stabilizers flickered unpredictably. The rift's next pulse weakened, its edges fraying. Silas's eyes widened. "Stabilizers at 45%. How?" "Phantom protocols," Mira said. "Chaos starves it." The Arbiter paused. "Human action raises success probability to 66%. Reassessing." Quirin's tentacles stilled. "Proceed, specimen." Mira grinned. "Labs reroute quantum fields to mimic fractal noise. Drones scatter. Act like you're dodging star flares." Vexor protested. "That's lunacy." "Do it," Silas ordered. The labs shifted, emitting chaotic fields. Drones danced erratically. The rift's pulses faltered, its core dimming. The Arbiter updated. Rift stability down 50%. Human tactics effective. Quirin stared at Mira, his certainty cracking. "What's next?" "Counterstrike," Mira said, her voice a spark. "We close it. My way." The Nexus thrummed, researchers watching the human who'd turned their sacred precision into a tempest. The rift wasn't ready for Mira Patel, and neither was the Dominion. They'd locked her away to study her. Now she'd wield chaos to save their science. The Starvale complex trembled as the quantum rift near VN9 pulsed, its chaotic energies grazing the station's stabilizers. Dr. Mira Patel's console glowed, her phantom protocols straining against the rift's unpredictable surges. Overseer Kieran Thal's tentacles tensed. "Patel, your plan?" Mira's grin was a pulsar's flare. "We go wilder. The rift feeds on order, so we give it anarchy. Labs, pulse fields like a dying star's spasms." Dr. Silas hesitated. "Unstructured fields risk system overload." "Precision's the real killer," Mira countered. "Follow me." The Arbiter's voice was sharp. "Human strategy lacks rigor. Success probability 55%. Quirin nodded, eyes flickering. "Execute." Mira hit the comms. "All labs, ditch patterns, emit quantum bursts when it feels right. Mix amplitudes, frequencies, drones, weave like you're drunk on light." Unit Vexor muttered, "This is absurd." The labs obeyed, fields fracturing into a chaotic symphony. Drones darted erratically, scattering the rift's targeting beams. The rift's pulses stuttered, its edges collapsing inward. Silas's console flashed. "Rift stability down 45%. It's weakening." Mira's eyes sparked. "Engineering. Fake a core breach. Spike false energy signatures." Quirin's tentacles twitched. "That could destabilize us." "It's a bluff," Mira said. "It'll bite." The Arbiter warned, "Deception unquantifiable. Risk 50%. "Do it," Silas ordered, trusting Mira's instinct. The station's core mimicked a meltdown, broadcasting panic signals. The rift surged closer, drawn to the bait. Mira pounced. Labs, channel all fields into a fractal vortex. Spin it! The labs complied, fields spiraling chaotically. The vortex slammed the rift's core, shredding 3 of its energy nodes. Their fragments glittered like VN9's dust. Vexa stared, stunned. It's working. The Arbiter recalculated. Rift cohesion failing. Success probability 78%. The remaining nodes tightened, their beams desperate. Mira leaned in. Stabilizers, pulse in non-Euclidean waves. Drones, keep dancing. The stabilizers flickered unpredictably, deflecting most beams. The drone's erratic weave dodged the rest. Another node erupted under a field surge. Silas whispered, 2 nodes left. Patel, you're rewriting physics. Call it improv, Mira said, her grin fierce. 1 more surge. The Arbiter's tone shifted. Human tactics exploit rift reliance on prediction, updating models. Quirin met Mira's gaze, his arrogance fracturing. Finish this specimen. Mira nodded, her mind a storm of possibilities. The Dominion's rigid science was bending, and she was the spark forging it anew. The rift faced a chaos it couldn't outrun, and the galaxy would soon sing her name. The Starvale complex quaked as the quantum rift's 2 remaining nodes unleashed a frenzied barrage, their beams clawing at the station's chaotic stabilizers. Dr. Mira Patel's console sparked, her phantom protocols pushed to the limit by the rift's adapting energies. Overseer Kieran Thal's voice was tense. Patel, they're countering! Mira's grin burned like VN9's binary glow. Then we get crazier. Labs, pulse fields like a star's death throes. No rhythm, pure havoc. Dr. Silas's tentacles twitched. Beyond your protocols. Way beyond, Mira said. They can't predict madness. The Arbiter's tone was strained. Unstructured fields risk station integrity. Success probability 60%. Unit Vexa, now committed, rallied his drones. Let's make it wild. The labs erupted into chaos. Fields spiraled in fractal bursts, amplitudes clashing. Drones danced backward, weaving unpredictably. The rift's beams scattered, unable to lock. Mira hit the comms. Emitters, fire in jazz rhythms. Pick a vibe. Go nuts. Vexa's drones pulsed fields to a syncopated beat, shredding a node's core. Silas's console blazed. 1 left. The Arbiter updated. Rift stability down 65%. Human strategy disrupting predictive systems. The final node pulsed with a suicidal charge, aiming for the station's core. Kieran's eyes widened. It's ramming us! Mira's instincts screamed. Station! Pulse the gravitic field like a drumbeat. Labs, form a loose cage. Silas hesitated. That's untested. Now! Mira barked. The station's field throbbed, warping space erratically. The node wobbled, its path skewed. The lab's cage tightened, pulsing chaotic fields. The node flickered, its energy faltering. Silas exhaled. It's destabilizing. The Arbiter's voice was stunned. Rift neutralized, 85%. Human tactics optimal. The node surged toward the core. Mira leaned in. Labs, fake a scatter, then spiral back. Station, drop stabilizers for 2 seconds. Quirin roared. You'll kill us. Trust me, Mira said. The labs dispersed, then spiraled inward. The stabilizers dropped, baiting the node. As it lunged, the lab's fields converged, obliterating it in a silent blaze. The nexus fell silent. Silas whispered, Rift closed. The Arbiter recalculated. Human tactics achieved 100% success, updating Dominion doctrine. Quirin stared at Mira, his dogma shattered. Specimen, you've undone us. Mira shrugged. Just showed you chaos has a heartbeat. Vexor approached, spikes lowered. I was blind, Patel. Teach me. The Arbiter chimed. Faint rift signature detected. Vion, 9's core. Probability of renewed instability, 62%. Mira's eyes flared. It's not over. Neither am I. The complex hummed, its order laced with human fire. Mira had turned scorn into awe, and her spark was just igniting. The Starvale complex buzzed with reverence and tension after Dr. Mira Patel's triumph over the quantum rift. Overseer Kieran Thol, tentacles rigid, faced her. Patel, your chaos saved us, but it defies Dominion law. Explain. Mira leaned back, smirking. Your law's a cage. The rift ate your precision like cheap data. My phantom protocols rewrote the equation. Dr. Silas nodded. Her manifesto, The Flux Paradigm, predicted this. Researchers are sharing it. The Arbiter's voice was crisp. Human strategy contradicts doctrine but achieved perfection. Integration probability, 80%. Unit Vexor, spikes subdued, spoke. She outthought us all. Quirin's eyes burned. Your void cell was meant to break you. Instead, you've tainted us. Mira's grin sharpened. Tainted? I'm your evolution. The Arbiter interjected. Patel's actions require judgment. Recommend public evaluation. Quirin's tentacles clicked. Tomorrow, specimen. Face me in the analysis chamber, a formal cognitive trial. Prove your chaos, or be reclassified as disposable. Mira's eyes danced. You versus me? Let's make it a masterclass. Silas whispered, Quirin's mind is a fortress. Reconsider. No way, Mira said. He wants a test? I'll ace it. The evaluation convened in the analysis chamber, a VN9-lit arena packed with 70,000 spectators. Kieran listed Mira's crimes. Unauthorized access, protocol violation, inciting rebellion. Silas counted, showing hollow feeds of her rift victory. She saved 50,000 lives. Vexor, shocking all, defended her. I scorned her, but she saw our blindness. Her chaos is genius. The Arbiter projected data. Patel's tactics reduced collapse probability from 80% to 0%. Logical conclusion, her methods are vital. High Curator Zainar, a towering Krythar, rose. Specimen Patel, your ways challenge us, yet preserved us. Speak. Mira stood, unbowed. Your 6 eyes don't make you gods, just predictable. Humans win by outthinking, outcreating, outadapting. Let me face Quirin, broadcast to the Dominion. Gasps rippled. The Arbiter concluded, Human proposal boosts Dominion prestige by 68%. Recommend approval. Sinar nodded. Trial approved. Tomorrow dawn. As bets surged, 5,000, one against Mira. Chiron loomed. You'll crumble, human. Mira winked. Or you'll rewrite your resume. Silas pulled her aside. He's a savant. What's your edge? Phantom protocols, Mira said, plus a human sleight of mind. The complex thrummed, its rigid science fracturing. Mira's trial wasn't just a test, it was a spark to ignite a revolution, and she'd claim Kiren's authority before the stars. The Starvale Complex's analysis chamber glowed with VN9's binary light, its quantum consoles humming under 70,000 spectators. Holo feeds broadcast Dominion-wide. Dr. Mira Patel versus Overseer Kieran Thal in a cognitive trial. Mira, in a sleek silver jumpsuit, adjusted her neural band, hiding a micro-hack for system feints. Quiron entered, his 6 eyes blazing, tentacles wielding data probes like weapons. The crowd roared. Dr. Silas in the stands murmured to Unit Vexor, "She's fearless." Vexor's spikes twitched. "Or insane." The Arbiter's voice echoed. "Trial rules. Solve quantum puzzles until submission or judgment. Begin." Chiron sneered, his tentacles flashing. "Yield, human. Spare your mind." Mira bowed, grinning. "Thanks, but I'm here to play." The klaxon blared, and Kieran unleashed a nova matrix, a cascade of quantum ciphers to overwhelm. Mira didn't flinch. She danced through the data, her micro-hack casting faint decoys to mask her solutions. Her answers were correct, but erratic, baffling Quiron's predictions. The crowd gasped. They'd expected a rout, not this phantom-like finesse. Quiron shifted to a Starvale cascade, a torrent of multi-dimensional puzzles. Mira countered, her hack pulsing fake errors that drew his focus. She solved subtly, exploiting his blind spots. "Solve!" Kieran roared, his composure fraying. "I am," Mira said, cracking a cipher that sparked the console. "You're just loud." Silas leaned forward. "She's blending intuition and sabotage. Genius." Vexor stared. "She's toying with him." Mira's solutions grew precise, targeting Quiron's weaker algorithms. His tentacles slowed, his ciphers sloppy. The Arbiter analyzed. Human tactics disrupt Krythar processing. Success probability 45%. Our Kieran unleashed a quantum vortex, a puzzle storm to crush. Mira dove into its core, her hack flashing a decoy failure. He overcommitted, and Mira solved the vortex's heart, destabilizing his console. The chamber froze. Mira's voice was cool. Psychology 101. Overconfidence is a trap. Quiron rallied, his probes slashing wildly. Mira flowed into game theory, her answers redirecting his efforts with minimal force. His systems flickered, his authority dimming. "This is improv," she said, unraveling a cipher to crash his interface. "Your precision's my lever." The crowd erupted. Silas whispered, "She's rewriting science." Mira's eyes locked on Quiron's overseer crest, glinting on his frame. "Yield." "Never," he gasped, lunging with a final puzzle. Mira spun a countercipher, her hack tripping his system with a feedback loop. He froze, and she locked his console in a recursive algorithm, her decoys circling mockingly. "Yield," she repeated. Quiron's eyes dimmed. "I yield." The chamber exploded, and Mira stood, crest in hand. The Starvale Complex's analysis chamber thundered as Dr. Mira Patel released Overseer Kieran Thal, slipping his Overseer crest from his frame. She offered a hand, helping him rise. His tentacles drooped, eyes stunned. The 70,000 spectators roared, a wave of awe rippling Dominion-wide via holofeeds. Dr. Silas rushed to Mira, her eyes shimmering. "Patel, you've shattered our paradigms." Unit Vexor, spikes lowered, nodded. "I mocked you. I was wrong." The Arbiter's voice cut through. "Human victory defies predictive models. Cognitive efficiency, 98%. Recommend doctrine overhaul." Quiron, steadying himself, met Mira's gaze. "How?" "Your phantom protocols. They unmade me." Mira pocketed her micro-hack, smiling. "Humans think in chaos, not chains. We intuit, we adapt, we read your pride. You're a machine. I'm a spark." High Curator. Zainar descended, silencing the arena. "Dr. Patel, you've exposed our rigidity. Your methods are now Dominion law. Speak." Mira faced the crowd, her voice a beacon. "Science isn't control, it's discovery. Humans win by breaking molds, not filling them. Let me lead your research." Zainar's eyes gleamed. "You'll head a new division. The flux paradigm is required study." The Arbiter added, "Human integration boosts Dominion innovation by 85%. Patel appointed lead researcher." Quiron bowed, a scientist's respect. "I was blind. Guide me, Patel." Mira grinned. "First rule, expect the curveball." That night, the complex buzzed. Researchers devoured the flux paradigm, shared via quantum links. Vexor ran Phantom Protocol sims, his calculations fluid. Silas proposed a lab, human creativity in science. The Arbiter detected a new rift signature in Vion 9's core. Probability of renewed instability, 60%. Patel's protocols critical. Mira, briefed by Zainar, nodded. "I'll lead a research team." Quiron volunteered. "With you, lead researcher." The complex's rigid science softened, infused with human spark. Mira's victory wasn't just a crest won, it was a mindset forged. Betting pools collapsed, and human applications surged 18,000%. Earth's physics labs buzzed with Crythor and Vrennick students grappling with Think Like a Rogue. Mira stood in the analysis chamber, now a research hub. A plaque read, "Chaos's discovery, Monsieur Patel." Her legacy was a flame, proving humanity's wit could steal glory from the stars. The galaxy watched, and the Dominion would never underestimate a human again. The Starvale Complex's grand atrium glowed as High Curator Zainar honoured lead researcher Dr. Mira Patel before thousands. Overseer Kieran Thal, Dr. Silas, and Unit Vexor stood proud, their faith in her a constellation. Zainar's voice resonated. "Dr. Patel, your phantom protocols saved us. You are the Dominion's dawn." Mira, in her silver jumpsuit, grinned, the Overseer crest glinting on her chest. "Thanks, Curator. Can I keep teaching chaos?" Laughter echoed, a first for the atrium. Zynar's tentacles gleamed. Your research division rises here. Shape our future. The Arbiter declared. Patel's doctrine boosts Dominion innovation by 92%. Galaxy-wide adoption assured. Quarren bowed deeply. You stole my pride, lead researcher. I'm your apprentice. Mira winked. Lesson 1. Embrace the wild card. Silas handed her a quantum crystal. The flux paradigm is in every lab. Researchers call it the Chaos Codex. Vex's spikes relaxed. I run your sims. They're alive. The ceremony closed with applause. Not rigid, but a vibrant tide, human-tinged. Mira's division bloomed within the star veil. Its labs alive with chaos experiments and flux labs. Research halls hosted anarchy weaves, fusing logic and intuition. A chai bar, Mira's touch, sparked late-night breakthroughs. Weeks later, Mira stood in her flux core, once the void cell, now a hub of innovation. A plaque read, Wit outshines might. Miu Patel. Researchers tested adaptive algorithms, their laughter a melody. Silas joined her. The rift is silent, but we monitor. Your team's eternal. Mira nodded. Let it stir. We'll dance. The Arbiter chimed. Dominion adaptability unmatched. Human spark integral. On Earth, physics labs swelled with Krythar and Vrennick students wrestling with think like a scientist. Human mentors grinned, teaching aliens to outcreate fate. The galaxy hummed. Human applications to the star veil soared 22,000%. Betting pools on Mira's feats went bust. Mira gazed at Vian 9's binary stars from her lab. Vexor found her. You reshaped us, lead researcher. What's next? Keep weaving, Mira said, her grin a supernova. The stars crave chaos. The star veil thrummed, its science now a tapestry of precision and fire. Mira's legacy was a revolution, not just a crest stolen, but a mindset that turned a test subject into a titan. The Dominion had called her insignificant. Instead, she'd made them bow, proving humanity's spark could ignite the cosmos. In the archives, a note was carved. C. Patel, Mira, the day the Dominion learned to dance with chaos. The stars flickered, laughing at the brilliance of human cunning. In the archives, a note was carved. C. Patel, Mira, the day the Dominion learned to dance with chaos. The stars flickered, laughing at the brilliance of human cunning.